Nicely played by Altınordu. Coming across was Ganduz. We talked about the Altınordu Academy. It's a club owned by an individual, a man who's got a steel factory, pumps in $2 million of his own money every year to keep the academy going, which is why you look at the likes of it here. So quite nice rounded number. Shimi Yamashita from Japan is our referee today. It's a poor ball. Make sure Celtic covers the near post. Just one floater, one in from Recep. On by Celtic. All played by Kader. Ganduz. Recep. Dishi. Kuthani. When he was saying how much they've enjoyed it, and they're not going back till after the final, so they'll be able to stop and watch the final tomorrow, which I'm sure they'd like to have been there, but they'll enjoy watching the two teams that have made it to the trophy match. There was some publicity photos going on the other pitch today between the two captains, coaches as well, having photos taken with the trophy ahead of tomorrow.
You know, when the teams come here, it's very much like the Champions League. You know, the media side of it is the same. Where they stay, the way they get looked after is very much like...
Here's Şentürk. Good tackling back there by McGenham. Ganduz.
Sides have given it a bit of a go. See Altınordu leading this game 1-0.
Yeah, I have put forward the idea, by the way, that there's an Alkas International Cup for each age group. So he wasn't to know, of course, at the time. Here's the man who played the ball through Uzun. Full advantage of that fact in the second half.
Yeah, not many teams do that to Casual Racehall, but they must think, well, when is going to be the year when they can eventually win this tournament? They made it to the final last year. We thought before Rangers, maybe they're going to win it this year. Hasn't been the case.
Putting back and trying to learn from other teams and different styles of play. Shot from Ganduz, which is blocked. McGenham, away by Tagir once again. Good defending.
Once the ball comes back to him, he's got to lift it. You know, it's a very poor cross. It comes back to him.
Ganduz. Chase on for Sidibe Özcan. Destan. Uzun. Trying to create the space for the shot. There were too many people in front of him. Good foot by Kader.
Go back. So it's about enjoying it and savouring every moment of being in the Alkas International Tournament.
Well, this is the 5th game in 10 days that these sides have played. Shira Racehall. There's Ganduz. Daziri. We're into the final 19 minutes of the game. It's been a good performance by Ilkesheven's side. Still, they continue to threaten. Metin. Destan, lovely play. Ess-Afk, touch just took him a little bit wide. Now he needs to pull it back, but straight into the goalkeeper's hands again. Not a great cross. They need to pull that ball around the area of the penalty spot. They're winning everything on halfway at the moment, Altınordu.
Eto'o can't seem to get down the other end and get any sort of strikes or create anything. It's all about Altınordu keeping possession and pushing forward, looking for more goals.
Ess-Afk, Metin. Brought down by Utani. Here comes the change. Ganduz is the man coming off. Creefer, the man coming on.
Yeah, a lot of substitutions for both sides here, just letting the fringe players, giving them a bit of game time, letting them get on the pitch for a bit. So there's been a lot of changes for both sides.